right. Let's get into a reading. Happy New Year. Happy Horse Year. Chinese Lunar New Year of the Horse. Hope you all are in good spirits. Let's get a reading in. So, top of the deck, we got the Seven of Cups. So someone is in a illusion or have a lot of illusions going on, or they think that they have a lot of options. On the top of the Intuitive Cab Extra Deck, we've got Alpha. So this is someone who considers himself a leader, assertive, and dominant. Or this could be you, the alpha female who has options. Or someone considers you an option. How about that? Either way. Seven of Cups. Seven speaks about spirituality, exploration, reflection, assessment. So somebody's reflecting on their options. And we got the Ten of Wands that just came up. Someone's burdened with the options that they have. Or someone brought in a cup of love to a life full of burdens. Ten of Wands. Something's completed. Knight of Cups. This person is very charming. Whoever they are, they're in the hermit mode now. They're reflecting on how they were in their Knight of Cups energy. And how they're burdened. They was feeling themselves big time. Look at that. The strength, Leo energy. Passionate. They have their back turned to the Chariot, though. They had no control. The Chariot speaks about Cancer energy. This person can have Cancer highly in their chart. 7, the Chariot. Someone got a new car with the Knight of Cups and the Chariot, and they love it. Somebody got a new car working at a dealer. A new job working at a dealership with the 8 of Pentacles. Then we got the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody was being greedy, possessiveness, but they were scamming you with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It was not an equal give and take situation with this person. And they was greedy about that. Now they're in the 9 of Wands in reverse. All right, let's get going. So we got the Star and the 2 of Wands. So somebody was plotting on your gifts, planning on a healer, someone who has Star energy. They took action with the Knight of Swords. Oh. Yeah, Page of Wands. So yeah, someone was planning on a child, a gift, a child, in a home. The Four of Wands talks about celebrating. So if somebody was planning and wishing on a child in a home or a family, a community, a marriage. With the deck, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, this was a destined situation with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this, whoever this is not getting what they were desiring. Nine of Pentacles talks about a business, or someone was trying to turn the wheel in reverse for you to have your Nine of Pentacles. Juggling. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This is 11 of Pentacles. This is divine intervention. Yep, they were juggling. With the Seven of Wands, they can't in the reverse. They can't defend this juggling they've been doing. Let's see, in the Fourth of Pentacles. So someone was being really stingy with the star energy, really greedy, possessive. High Priestess, you know about this. They were being very possessive of a High Priestess energy. You could be a reader with the Star and the High Priestess. Yeah. But you were aware of what they were planning with the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. You knew they were planning something. Yeah. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. And you released. Oh, we got the Queen of Swords. This is done behind her back. We got the Nine of Pentacles right here and the Three of Swords. Someone backstabbed you for a business opportunity, perhaps. And you knew this about the third party. And they were planning something with the third party. And we got the Eight of Wands. Something took off quickly. Quickly traveled. Or they traveled. The Three of Swords you. Someone traveled to release or to discover something. To release and discover something. Oh, Knight of Swords. You're speaking your truth. You're celebrating. And you're taking action. Someone traveled to take action. We got the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands. That's the Seven of Wands right there. You're blocking this energy from your life. And then we got the Eight of Wands. So we got 15 wands of obsessive desires. And then we got the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles here. Something significant about 44. And the Nine of Pentacles. So that's 8, 9, 17 of Pentacles. That is the star energy. Yeah. Your money is about to blow up. You might be destined to be a star. Queen of Swords. The Three of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, that's 5 of Swords. Somebody is very out to win at all costs. Competing against your destiny. That's what this says. Let's get some of these Intuitive Kev cards out from the extra deck. Shout out to Intuitive Kev. Bottom of this deck after shuffling, yeah, there was a third wheel, the other woman, the third party. This is who's in your energy excessively. But let's see what we got and what comes out. About 4 of those cards. I like to leave them where they lay for the most part, unless they're off the grid. So this is, you've gotten victory and success over this 3 of Swords. Yeah, shout out to you. And your 9 of Pentacles was protected. Well, they were projecting against your 9 of Pentacles. And then with this card laying over the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, yeah, this group, this covenant cult took great action, traveled to do this. And then over here we got, yeah, corruption, bribed, and coerced. Somebody was coerced and bribed to take action against you and still didn't get anything from it, from what I gather. This is done behind your back. Or this is in the past. And yeah, this is somebody that you worked with. They did this with somebody that you worked with. You use your intuition is what helped you get this victory. These people are on drugs, taking medication. They have addictions. They were out to rob, to embezzle, and to take something from you. They're thieves. And I split the deck. This person thought they was cool. They thought they were attractive and they had authority. It's in reverse. They were not none of that. Maybe they were spinning this narrative to the third parties. Oh, lots of cards just flew out of my hands. Let's see. So we got the healing, the recovering, and mending in reverse. They were saying that you're not a healer, that you're not extraterrestrial. This is a Virgo energy that was doing all this talking. An Aquarius. They were trying to block your finances, but finance blockages is in reverse. They weren't able to do that. Runner, avoidant, escaping in reverse. You weren't running. You had unconditional love for this person or persons. There was somebody that interfered in the background. There was somebody unhinged, unstable, and crazy in the background. They didn't want you to have access to source, and they were very demonic, diabolical, trying to put you in bondage. This here, make it look a little neater. Yeah, I'll put this here. Yep. You were the target in your you know, what you had. Your marriage was the target, but you were the target. Somebody was trying to take something from a star energy. Planning, exploring. They were on drugs doing this. Or medication or addiction to taking something from you. And, you know, addictions don't have to be necessarily drugs. It could be energy. It could be habits, bad habits in general. Oh, we got the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You're very fertile. You're beautiful. You embody all 4 queens. We got the 4 of Cups and the Empress when I split the deck. They were trying to block you, block your intuition or your ability to create, or they didn't want the Empress, whoever this person was. They felt like it was a missed opportunity with the Empress. So we got the Tower in reverse. You avoided a tower. The Star. Yeah. You kept your vibrations high. You held on to your star energy. You were able to, you are the 9 of Pentacles. All of this is you, and you avoided the Tower. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's you. I'm going to put this actually right here. You're abundant. You're the type of person that you could take care of yourself and all your responsibilities around you and all the business around you. Multitasking. Abundant. You're a healer, a nurturer. And this fell on top of this, so they were trying to make you seem that you weren't this, but they were projecting this upon you. This 3 of Swords is third party. Or you may have felt like they got a victory. Or they may have felt like they got a victory. That they avoided a tower. Or that they were winning, coercing and bribing and corrupting. I got the King of Cups in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. They're in discord. They're moody. This 10 of Pentacles in reverse could be your ex-lover or ex-family member. They were planning to do some, I guess, to get a reader or they were intuitively planning to 3 of Swords you. Take away your 10 of Pentacles. You got your back towards this 10 of Pentacles. You ain't worried about them no more. You got your own 10 of Pentacles. Confirmation. Missed opportunity. And you ain't sad about it. Well, this person is up shit's creek. 6 of Swords in reverse. They want to return. Be careful for past energies returning. We got the Chariot in reverse. They lost control. Yeah. of their Ten of Pentacles. Being immature, exploring, releasing, traveling, messing around with this cult, this coven. They lost their Ten of Pentacles and maybe their car too, the Chariot in reverse. Or they lost control when they had a baby. Page of Wands could be a baby, could be a little girl. We got the Judgment in reverse, the King of Wands and the Judgment in reverse. Yeah. Out there being reckless while you were, they was married to you. Queen of Swords. Taking action. Being bribed and coerced into doing something they had no business doing. I don't know where to put this. Let's put it here. Yeah. 2020 could be significant. This person could have lost a court case against you, the Judgment in reverse, or the spiritual court. When you're speaking about it, you're reflecting. Ace of Pentacles, you got a new beginning. Death in reverse, ain't nothing gonna stop that. Let's see what else I want to do. I'm gonna fill in all the blanks. How about that? Oh, Knight of Cups. This person was happy to take this action, to travel, to Three of Swords you, and project against you, speak badly against you, try to act like you were the Six of Wands in reverse. You're the Empress, and you got the money. Honey. Honey, honey. Yeah. Things didn't work out. You got a new job, or somebody took a pay cut with a new job, or they got a job they're not making as much as they used to. This could be you. You at it's an entry-level position, maybe. Or they just were unsuccessful trying to take your money. They feel like they missed an opportunity at work. Somebody that you used to work with feel like they missed an opportunity with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Cups upright. So, yeah, somebody gossiping about you, your family, your ex-friends. They're talking about, or gossip is spreading fast with the Knight of Swords. Or they talk about how you taking action. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, how the Knight of Wands took action. Yep. And now the Knight of Wands in reverse is out there fighting and competing. Maybe that's what the gossip is about. And they losing money. They want to release burdens. And we got the Knight of Wands is in hermit mode. The car got taken away. Maybe they're reflecting on that, or they're reflecting on how they were taking, how they were giving their power to a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and they had a baby, maybe a new beginning of love between the two of them. They were taking action in this, and it was just with the Strength in reverse. They want to come back with the Strength in reverse. Of this person was trying to prevent them from coming back with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Strength in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Ew, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Missed an opportunity She wanted to make this person lose their intuition and make them leave, gossip about you. They want to come back. It's just all sorts of stuff going on. The Ace of Cups with the light about a new love or a light about a baby. This is the deception right here. The Seven of Swords. The Queen of Cups in reverse wanted a new beginning, so she lied about a baby. And now the truth is coming out. There's clarity about the Five of Swords. Yeah. And now they're feeling embarrassed. Anyways, let's continue to fill the blanks. This is somebody from your family. The Ten of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. And remember, this is all energy. It has nothing to do with sex. The secret is exposed about somebody going out and getting married. Yeah, maybe there's somebody you used to be with on a physical level, the Lovers, or it could be a family member, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Ooh, maybe someone's pregnant with the Lovers and the Empress. Congratulations. The Empress and the Page of Cups. Maybe you had a baby by this person, a little boy, or a few little boys, or maybe they had a little boy. Congratulations. All right. Somebody's in deep regret, though, with the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups about the baby. Then we got Justice. Yeah. Maybe you want a court case against this Knight of Wands in reverse about a house or about a marriage because they were on drugs. Judgment in reverse. Knight of Cups. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Yeah, they regret juggling you. Let's get some more Kev deck out here. I got too many for tarot. So someone with demonic bondages wants access to you. You got a copycat doing candle magic on you? Or was? You guarded against this copycat? Safe from their attempts to be in your energy. And we got chaos magic from somebody who claims to be peaceful and calm. Okay. Let's see what I got. Oh, exposure, bear, reveal. Yep, so they feel like a Queen of Pentacles is exposing them about being a theft, projecting against you. With the Illusionist on the bottom of the deck in reverse. You give this person unconditional love. They had unconditional love to provide poverty and struggle to your energy. Scarcity tactics to a person that gives unconditional love. Sagittarius energy. We got, yeah, contracts, commitment, obligation, agreement. So, and this is in reverse. So you avoided a tower by no longer committing to this person. You want a victory against these groups of covens trying to corrupt and bribe people to take away from your Ten of Pentacles. These people are in the court system, law and order authorities, legal issues. You probably already prophesied this to this person with the Queen of Swords. Anyways, let's read this a little bit deeper. There's 24 pentacles out here. Four major arcanas, the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, or the Tower in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse, and the Justice, and the High Priestess. Actually, there's 5. No, 6. Six talks about the lovers. You're in harmony. You're in harmonious energy now. And we got the 5 of Swords out here. There's 5 swords. So somebody is out here competing at all costs still. Well, this was all about that. But it didn't look like it worked in their favor. Actually, I'm just going to put this one right here. It's just as that this person has a judgment in reverse. They're doing drugs. They're addicted. They're riding around charming everybody. And seen as that with the 6 of Wands in reverse. They're seen as being coerced and corrupt with this group of coven of women or witches. This was a contract that they had, but you avoided it. This person is being exposed for being a theft. And this doesn't have to be in a 3D. This could be spiritual. You know, pretending like they have a business, they're working, they're projecting. And it was a contract to project that they were in business doing. They were in business to take you down. They were competing against you. They were trying to steal your star energy from you, planning on being reckless with the community, doing drugs. That's what they were doing. They were holding on to the idea that they were a businessman, but you intuitively knew. They took action. They were bribed to take action towards you. The Queen of Swords and your marriage, your home. This person was a Knight of Wands energy in your life. They were reckless with their wand. They were reckless with their sexual energy. They lost control of their Ten of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Now they're exposed as justice. Yeah. They were projecting bad energy towards the Nine of Pentacles, which is you. Three of Swords in you, this third party was. And they took quite quick action to do so, traveling to take action to the King, or to the Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Cups took action to Three of Swords you. Quick action, impulsive action. You're planning and exploring and celebrating. You're being stingy with your Ten of Pentacles, with your Nine of Pentacles. You already are the Ten of Pentacles by yourself. We got the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and the Star. What? The Tower in reverse. Oh, exactly. You knew that they were intuitively planning to ruin your Ten of Pentacles. This third party was. You got a victory by listening to your intuition. They lost control. This could be a baby, or this could be them losing control and being reckless, exploring, releasing, and traveling with this group of associated cult coven. They were celebrating this Knight of Wands was taking action against you. Mask off over here. Disingenuous, pretender, fake, false. You were sleeping with the enemy. They were jealous of you. Yeah. You got spiritual rank. You running things. And an intellectual thief could never. All right. That's the end of your reading. Have a great day.